It's so pretty. I'm so excited. So let's get started with 2 falls. I'm so excited. If you guys like games like Life is Strange and Firewatch, this is going to be a good one. Which, those are my favorite games to play. So I'm very excited. All right. Okay, let's go. Episode 1. New France. Nouvelle France. 1665. The coast of the St. Lawrence River, 2 hours. Oh, I missed that part. 2 hours of something.
In France, they called us Filles du Roi, daughters of the king. Most of us came here to start over, to live new lives, better lives, far from Europe's cruelty.
It's a Montreal company chance. Wait. Oh, I thought that meant she was gonna... Wait, is she gonna die?
I'm okay.
Maybe she dies eventually?
Good boy.
The puppy.
Did you drag me back to shore?
Oh, we
Where's
were gonna
everyone
die.
else? Oh no. Hélène? Hélène, where are you? Thérèse! Marie!
Oh no! They better not. I do know that you can pet the dog, and that was one of the things that was like a big thing for them, they said in all of their articles. They were like, we had to make it sure you could pet the puppy. Because every good game needs a dog pet, am I right? Oh no. So her whole family?
That's right. We can't be the only ones. We can't be. Come on, boy. Let's look for survivors.
Alrighty. It's looking a little grim out here. Okay, let's see. Also, if we can find anything that maybe we can use to help us. Look for any survivors along the...
Did you find something?
What did you find?
The
bottle.
Captain's eau de vie. Your owner must be close.
Water of life. Is that just wine?
Almost empty. Was he...
Or is it just regular water?
drinking when the storm hit?
Oh. Oh, definitely let the dog smell it. Oh my god, drinking on the job while you're sailing? Okay, definitely let the dog take a little sniffy.
Can you pick up the captain's scent? Ugh, that reeks. Can't believe sailors fought over this.
Yeah, imagine. Why you judging? Because the pirate was in charge of...
Is anyone out there?
Getting us to
It's
safety.
me,
And look at what
Jeanne.
he did. Look at what he did. Oh, it's a wreckage. It's everywhere. Open the codex. Ooh, okay. Ooh, we got lore. St. Catherine's Bay. The site of the intrepid, faithful accident and the place where I first set foot in Nouvelle France. I used to think the new world would look something out of a fairy tale, but my first nights on that beach felt like something that crawled straight out of my nightmares. The stony shores were sharp as fangs, and the winds loud as distant screams. Yet worse, every time I peered into the forest, I swore I saw something move in the shadows, stalking me, hunting me. This would be my nightmare, to be in the forest all by myself. Historical facts. Ooh, okay. A rocky beach framed by dense forests, one of the first treaties between French settlers and native nations occurred in this location. The former received land in exchange for providing military protection to the latter. The alliance ended with promising words, our sons shall marry your daughters, and then we shall be one people. The waters of this area were once rich with cod, beluga, and narwhals, which sparked the expansion of the major French fishing industries in the late 1600s through hunting Excesses soon reduced the supply of freshwater fish to nearly nothing. A coastal village was built soon after these first fisheries were established, and it still exists to this day. The bay owns its name to the St. Catherine, a ship that sunk just off the coast in 1686. Oh, we got characters. Captain. So cute. I can read about my puppy. A playful, cuddly dog I met aboard the ship to Nouvelle France, formerly owned by the I think it's Intrepide's captain. She might have said it, and I didn't listen. I didn't get along with most of the girls I was traveling with, but I certainly got along with this little guy. It's probably because we both shared this sort of pure, optimistic excitement to see the new world's wild wilderness. He's smart even for a trained dog, and I often get the impression he understands my every word. Although I never learned his real name, he still comes running every time I shout Captain. I wonder if that's because he thinks I'm calling out to his owner. Oh, he's the owner, or the captain's dog of the ship, who was drinking on the job. That's crazy. An energetic breed with the telltale tricolor coat of fur, the first English shepherds were the result of combining various collie breeds found across the British Isles. Their keen hearing, high stamina, extreme intelligence, and ease of training made English shepherds popular pets among North America's first colonists, who kept them as watchdogs, herders, ratters, hunting partners, and of course, loving companions. So they are known to bond strongly with their owners. English shepherds require near constant stimuli to keep their enthusiasms high and their minds sharp. One could assume the cramped confines of a ship led Captain to form a fast friendship with the exasperately curious Janine. We can read about me now. Recruiters warned us life in Nouvelle France wouldn't be easy, but I couldn't imagine it being worse than Europe. I lost my family at 5, survived in the streets of La Rochelle alone until the convent took me in. I found God during my time there, and he gave me purpose as a caretaker who could work for the good of others, but my actions would never make a real difference, not with France ruled the way it was. That's why, even though King Louis sent us here to marry and have children, I came to make the new world a better place, while carrying the will of God within me. I just hope he still hears my prayers now that I'm far from home. In the mid-1600s, Nouvelle France, unmarried men outnumbered women at a rate of 15 to 1? Oh my god. A disparity which severely stifled the colony's growth. Damn. That's a lot of men. To remedy the situation, King Louis, I don't know what that number is, began recruiting filles de roi, literally daughters of the king. These unmarried, uncommon-born women, typically orphans or young widows living in poverty, were recruited to the purpose of marrying colonists and bearing many children. Though life was arduous across the sea, the rules of displacement strict, the New World promised them better lives than Europe would even ever offer. Each exported daughter was given a free trousseau for clothing, ship fare, and even a wedding dowry. As a result of this practice, over 200 young women immigrated in only 30 years, quickly rectifying the colony's birth rates. Wow. That is horrible. Oh my god. But that was our second person. I don't know if they ever cross paths in the game, but we will find out.
Ugh. Everything's gone rancid. What are we gonna do for food?
That's a good question. Oh, you good puppy. Sweet boy.
Oh no.
Oh, that doesn't look good.
That's so much blood. I don't even want to think about what happened.
I'm sure we're gonna get to see it eventually.
Our Lord who art in heaven, grant me courage too. My rosary. Where's my rosary? It has to be here.
Oh no.
It has to be somewhere. It has to. God, please. Not this
Oh
too.
no. Girly Pop's going through it. Through the ringer. Oh my god, this is horrible. Like, nothing
This
lived.
is a lens. But it's all... No. No. No, she can't be.
I think she is. Oh. That sounds scary. I'm scared of the wilderness. I'll be so honest. I'm scared of wild animals. So I'm a little nervous about what can be out here.
Hello? Can anyone hear me? Anyone?
I think they would all be here, though. They wouldn't have just left her. She was alive. So I don't think anyone made it. Whoa, here's our ship. Oh my god. Oh, he don't look good.
He's gone.
Yeah, he looks pretty gone.
They're all gone.
He dead. He
My
green
God.
dead.
Why take them? Why leave me alone again?
Oh.
Bible.
Some choices made along the character's journey will affect their outlook on the world. So use it to offer... This is a sign, beg God for help, or use it to offer prayer for the fallen. I think we should honor the people who didn't make it. So let's do that. Maybe? I don't know what that means. Each choice will indicate how it affected your character. Grows more dogmatic, expressing opinions very strongly or positively as if they were facts.
Lord, grant me courage to face this on my own and protect me from evil. Carry the lost to the land which you swore to their fathers, and give them peace. Amen.
Amen, sister.
Come on. We need to get help. I don't know how far Quebec is, but...
Quebec. Oh no.
Easy. Easy.
Doesn't sound good. Oh no. That sounds like a bear.
Something's out there.
Heartland of the Innu people. 35 kilometers away. It's so fun having this be Canadian
are more than hunting grounds.
and have them using like
They're bridges to our
kilometers and
past.
stuff.
There, I walk the paths of my ancestors, track the same prey, cross the same rivers.
Oh,
But
it's
that
so
day,
beautiful.
The past felt distant. Something changed my home, scarred it, and I needed to know why. More frostbitten flowers.
Oh. That sounds not good. How are they frostbitten?
Wind's colder too.
Oh no.
Good. Still on the right trail.
Okay, well that's good. Oh my god. Wow. So what they said about this game is it's into perspectives, like heavily. So his being more colorful and stuff is actually really true to the story. So as you can see, it looks so pretty and so lush and inviting. Like it looks really pretty. Okay, let's read about... Okay, great-grandfather always told me the ways of the Innu are founded on respect and shared knowledge, not just of the territory we inhabit or the lessons passed down by our ancestors, but of each other. No matter the hardships faced or the harm done, forgiveness will teach better lessons than hatred and keep our home a place of beauty, of life. I believe in those lessons, I truly do. I just worry they won't be enough to let me trust the white men. I have seen what they are capable of, felt the pain they've caused my home, shed tears over the wounds they left, and I need to do everything in my power to stop more of those tears from floating. From flowing, not floating. Okay. Hailing from the Quebec-Labrador area, Innu are nomadic hunter-gatherers with deep spiritual ties to their territory and for humor in their stories. This trait led anthropologist Serge Bouchard to call them the Laughing People. Though the word Innu actually means free man in their native tongue, traditional Innu life relies on a cycle of travel that matches the cycle of seasons. In autumn, they stock up on lard and meat by hunting bears as they track caribou. In the winter, they hunt caribou for food, clothes, tools, and more. Come spring, they head back south to gather with other families, feasting on migrating geese and salmon while they travel. Finally, summers are for celebration, fresh fruit and abundant. Weddings are held, and supplies for fall are gathered. I wouldn't be who I am today without grandfather's teachings. As medicine man, he taught me where to look for plants that will soothe nausea and fevers, how to prepare them in concoctions, or thank Mother Earth for providing what we need. As a former hunter, he taught me how to build my first knife, how to track down or skin caribou, and why we ought to honor every creature that provides us that provides us food. As a storyteller, he taught me connections to our history, tales that formed my morals, and ways to laugh when life is hardest. We may not be related, but he still treated me like family, same as everyone else back home, and that's why all of us, young and old, call him our great-grandfather. Though their exact responsibility varies from culture to culture, elders play integral roles regarding the preservation and prosperity of indigenous communities. They act not only as healers, leaders, or spiritual guides, but they also as keepers of ancestral knowledge and transmitters of oral history, allowing traditional practices and values to endure throughout generations. Much of what we know today regarding Native North American culture survived colonial epidemics, ensured the ethnicide thanks to the efforts of such elders. Whew, that was a lot of E's. One thing to note is that elders can be any gender and are not necessarily elderly, merely esteemed figures who carry significant wisdom in their respective fields. In modern days, even younger activists, artists, or historians may be regarded as elders, as their work contributes to the continued preservation of the nation's values and intergenerational solidarity. So this is the New Testament that we picked up. The Holy Scripture of our Father who art in heaven, which I found near the corpse of the intrepid captain. When I hold this book tight, I somehow just know God can hear my every prayer, same as if I held my missing rosary. God. Oh gosh, I don't really know much. An old nun from the convent once punished me for peeking at Bible's pages when I was young, saying it was blasphemy for women to read it. That's interesting. The mind of a lady will tarnish his guidance with false interpretation. That's weird. I remember her screaming that while beating me with a leather strap. Okay. Hopefully his guidance will stop something like that from ever happening to me again. Based on the translations of the Latin Vulgate, the New Testament is a revision to the Christian biblical canon written back in 384 AD. Together with the Old Testament, it was the first book produced by a printing press, and by the 17th century was the most widely accessible book in the world. With the Renaissance bringing major religious reforms to Europe, personal ownership of holy texts became a commonplace, and as did unofficial interpretations or critiques of scriptures, which had informed fundamental aspects of European society, ranging from marriage, code of conduct. The church enforced severe restrictions on who could legally read public editions of the Bible to prevent commoners from questioning their widespread authority. Damn. So women weren't allowed to read the Bible. That's actually kind of crazy. Oh, I didn't know that. So I don't know if there's anything that I can... Those like roots? The roots are moving. Oh wait, is this going deeper? Oh, I can...
Old forest feels off today.
I can run.
The animals must fear that chill in the air too.
Oh no. It's up here. Oh, it's so pretty though. It's beautiful. Mushrooms. The shrooms. Chance is always hating. And here are the geese. Oh, it's so pretty. See, this is where it gives like Firewatch vibes. With all the pretty like scenery and the colors. It's so pretty. And the mushrooms.
Maybe great-grandfather was right. Maybe this cold really is driving the caribou away. But then, what drove this cold here?
Oh, yeah, like, look. Why is it like that?
Huh?
Uh-oh.
Sap
Why
hasn't
is it
thawed.
frozen?
This is recent. Need to be careful.
For unusual elements. Yeah, why would just a part of it be frozen? That is so odd. Pretty. But this isn't pretty. This is no good.
Frost alone can't cause damage like this. Something
Bye,
must
Hustler.
store through here. Something big.
Interesting. Something
No
big.
sign of prints, though.
Oh, is it like a spirit or something? Oh, it's so pretty. Look at that massive tree. Oh,
A lot of crows out today.
that's not good. It's not a good sign. Stories say they mean change. Hunters say they mean death. Well, personally, when I think of crows, I also do think death. But I did hear that they do also could mean change. Something that's different. But personally, I always think it means it's something bad. Something bad is happening. So let's say hunters say they mean death. Crows more
Where
instinctive.
there's crows,
That's good.
there's carrion. If I follow them, I could find out what they're after.
Yeah, that's a good
But I'm
idea.
not sure I want to find out.
I also don't want to. I'm scared. Ooh, we can read about the crows. Where great-grandfather knows many stories about crows. I struggle to remember them all. Often he is a scavenger who ensures the continuity of nature's cycle by eating Karen others leave behind. But he also is a trickster, a shapeshifter, and a thief, challenging the cycle to teach us lessons. Sometimes he is a messenger between humans and the dead, ensuring Innu can feel close to the departed in times of hardship. Other nations even say he helped the creator make our world by bringing down the sun. Whatever the story, Crow always follows in our footsteps, searching for opportunities to feed, reminding us of where we came from. No matter how long the journey, the lessons alone make me welcome the sound of his caw. Good caw. Historical facts. Considered one of the most intelligent creatures in the animal kingdom, countless breeders of these coarse-voiced scavengers can be found across the globe. Yet despite being indigenous to both Europe and North America, cultural interpretations, I don't know why I couldn't read that, I know that word, of the bird differ greatly. Eurocentric nations often view crows as agricultural pests, not to mention omens of death, starvation, or disease, which stoked mass extermination efforts. Native nations, meanwhile, consider crows a welcome symbol of transition, such as the passage between life and death, day and night, or even seasons. They gotta look out for fauna. Oh, footprints.
Fresh tracks. 2 sets.
Oh no.
But
2
these
people?
weren't made by Innu moccasins. White men.
Oh no.
Why are they here?
So I wonder if this is going on at the same time then. Like, I wonder if these are people from the ship that are here. Like, I wonder if they're gonna cross paths at some point. I'm gonna assume that they have to. I didn't see their tracks anymore, but...
Oh no!
Oh no, someone's hurt.
What have you done?
Oh no.
What have you done to our home?
Uh-oh.
No use. The wood's too wet.
Oh, this ain't good.
Dead branches from the forest might work better. But...
Because there is
Lord,
blood on
I pray
the
for your
rocks.
protection. You are my hiding place. Under your wings, I find refuge. Protect me. Please.
the people. There's two sets of prints. And it didn't look like there was blood before at the front, and then all of a sudden there was blood, so we don't know what they did. So, we don't know what they've done.
Boy.
The place my family calls home and the path to our ancestral hunting grounds. Its name means bosom, which we call it this way because of the two round mountains on the western coast. A fitting name for these fertile lands where Mother Earth nourishes us all. Here, ice from Winterfoyd, I don't know what that is, travels downriver, and we harpoon the seals that rest upon it. Here, we hunt geese returning home in the spring, following the water to hunt autumn caribou up north. Here, I follow the path my ancestors have walked and forge new ones for those who will outlive me. Here, the white men have settled, begun their trade, built their colonies. With each passing year, we feel their presence stretch a little further. The Mother Earth's bosom nourishes less and less. Also known as Tadoussac. The first trading post in Nouvelle-France was established here back in 1599. Founders hoped this prime location at the confluence of the Saguenay and St. Lawrence rivers, the intersection of many native territories, would greatly benefit the fur trade. However, rugged lands, fierce winters, and frequent attacks by hostile Haudenosaunee forces proved too severe for most European settlers. As a result, French commerce would not flourish until several decades later through exchange between the Innu, the Micmac, the Malasite, and other native nations remained prosperous throughout. Today, Tadoussac is a rural village surrounded by conservation areas and untouched wilderness. Tourists come from across the world to visit the upriver, to watch whales return to sea or discover indigenous tradition. Let's go see what the doggy is looking at. This is so scary. It's not as fun on her side. What do you see?
I know, boy. I miss them too. At least we have each other.
Oh, I'm petting him.
I guess we... What's wrong?
What the frig?
What is that thing?
What is that?
Wait. Is it searching the wreckage?
That wasn't a person.
We can't let it see us.
Move slow and quiet or run for it. Definitely move slow and quiet.
Come on.
More manipulative. I'm scared. No, fast movements draw way more attention, I'd assume. No, 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 no,
Just
no, no,
stay,
no.
please. Please, don't. Boy, no.
Ah!
Oh, God, it's coming. What do I do? God, I'm begging you. Don't let this happen.
I don't know.
Please don't let me die.
Why is it talking to me? Oh, it's a person. That is a person. Girly pop.
What the?
It did not look like a person.
A long way from home, that lady.
Oh my god. It did not look like a person from that far away.
Where are the others hiding?
There are no others. It's just us.
You serious?
Oh no.
God damn it. So much for finding help. I take it you've been freezing all night, huh?
Mm-hmm.
You know how to sew, girl? Sewing. You know, with needles and thread and
I actually
shit.
do.
Know how?
Yes, I do.
Finally, a bit of luck. So, I can't exactly take care of this on my own.
Oh! I have to sew his
But
forehead?
I can trade you a fire for a couple of stitches.
Ah.
Sound fair?
Can I trust you, or absolutely it's a deal? It's a stupid question to ask. Can I trust you? Because it's either yes or no. So, like, because you can ask someone that and they could just lie. But, I mean, he already knows I'm here, so what am I gonna do? Run away from him? He'll catch me. Might as well just keep it cordial and just say I'll do it. I think. But I don't want her to be too trusting either. But I don't know. I'm so bad with decisions. Sure. Pierre
Very
appreciates her a little bit
Thank
more.
you.
Yay. Okay.
Just, maybe wait till your hands stop shaking before you start poking at my face, eh?
Understandable.
And that's how I met Pierre. The man who saved my life.
Oh,
The
yay.
man who started all of this.
That sounds good. That sounds promising. And now he trusts me. Yay! That was a good idea. Oof. Okay, he saved her life and started all of this.
A good friend once told me, never let fear or hate prevent understanding. But that day, I didn't want to understand.
Oh my gosh, what happened? Or they better not have messed with any of my people. That's kind of something I'm gonna get from
I wanted to wake up from a nightmare they created.
This is a lot of blood. What did they do? Because that's a lot of blood. Oh.
Oh. That stench. Rotting meat?
Ew. Oh, is it not a person? Is it like an animal that they killed? Oh, God. I'm scared. Oh, it looks like an animal. No, it looks like a deer.
No!
Wait, it's a dog?
I'd seen death before. But this was something else. Something worse.
A Labrador wolf. Great-grandfather once told me that the wolves in Tatuzik. Much better. Okay. In Tatuzik are unlike those from the west. They hunt in larger packs and are harder than other breeds better suited to the cold, rugged terrain of our homeland. Though we do not hunt them, they remain a sacred part of our home, and their lives deserve the same respect as any Inuit person. That he says is why my parents named me after them. Oh. So that I may share their resilience, their sense of community, and never forget how important my homeland is to me. The moment I saw the white wolf's butchered remains, I couldn't help but worry that part of myself died alongside it. From the she-wolf who nursed the Roman twins, Remus and Romulus, to the Cree tale, which describes the battle between negative and positive emotions as two wolves fighting within us. These large carnivorous canines have countless myths associated to them, just as many subspecies found across the globe. The Labrador wolf, in particular, is a genus native to the Tadoussac region. Considerably larger than most North American breeds, their grizzlied fur range in colors from dark gray to stark white, helping them blend into their rocky, wintry environments. Much like the Innu people themselves, they mainly subsist on caribou, which they hunt in large groups, isolating targets before circling them, bringing them down. They're now endangered. So Janine's lullaby. Mother said I learned to sing along before I learned to speak. I'm inclined to believe that if only I remembered her singing this tune to me every night before bed. She changed the lyrics every night too, maybe to keep it interesting for me, maybe because she never knew the right words for to begin with. It was my father who first heard the song when he worked back at La Rochelle ports alongside foreign sailors. As it came from overseas, it would explain why no one else at the convent has ever heard of it. Regardless, the song always felt special to me. Gave me courage and comfort, even though Dad said it was supposed to be a very sad song. I never thought of it that way, though, until the day he died. Presumably originating from the Åland Islands, a Swedish-speaking region in Finland located by the Baltic Sea. The lullaby is a folk song, which translates to "Who Can Sail Without the Wind." There's a modern French-English rendition was written in 1909, but it's estimated the first translation went back to the Renaissance. These translations were inaccurate, potentially inaccurate. Oh, I'm sad.
I could taste his agony amid the stench, see it in his eyes.
Oh, I'm sad.
His spirit was crying out in pain, begging to be freed from that decaying prison.
This has been where the crows were going.
His snow-white fur had been hacked off, not skinned.
Oh, the poor guy.
His remains were gaunt, like he'd been starving. Yet the white man hadn't eaten a single scrap of him. It felt as if his killers wanted to hurt him, even in death.
Oh, like they had him? I'm sorry, you deserved better. I need to do something. But you know what? I need to stick by my man. He seems upset. And we need to rectify it and do something. But it was more instinctive.
I have to warn great-grandfather. He'll know how to fix this. Maybe there's still some way to honor the wolf's death and... Huh?
Oh no. Oh no. I'm worried.
The white man's camp.
Oh, they're right here. Oh, and there's another icy patch right there, too. Is it them? Are they bringing in the frost somehow? Oh!
He's dead.
Wait, what?
Huh. He froze to death, but it wasn't slow or gradual. More like he was mauled by cold.
Oh, no. Don't do anything to him. No, this is what he deserves, or he suffered enough, give him peace. I was more trusting. Can't disrespect the dead.
You don't deserve this any more than the wolf does. A hunter told me white men do this to help the dead rest. I hope it makes your journey easier.
Aww.
That's odd. His moccasins are gone. Stripped bare and left behind, just like the wolf. Someone else was here, and he robbed this man.
Oh.
Why? What kind of mantush defiles his brother instead of burying him?
So weird.
That's serious frost damage.
I know, like, what is happening?
Whoever did this must have done the same to him.
I know, but how did he just, like, die from it like that? It's whoever his partner was. There's 210, so there's 2 people here. So it's probably his own...
Still a few embers. Fire's been out for a day, at most.
Can I peek a little bit first before I move this?
The other man left a lot of supplies behind. Probably because he had to.
Huh. So either... Because who would have taken his shoes if it was this guy? But he would have took a lot of other stuff, too. Possibly. I don't know.
Must have been used for the wolf's fur. But it's gone now. Likely taken by the other man. He looted the camp, left his friend's body laying here.
Oh my god.
And ran off with the white wolf's hide.
Did
Now
he,
then,
like, kill him?
where did he go?
Oh no. I'm scared. I'll drop gloves right now, though. Honestly.
Prints are deep, spaced far apart. He ran.
Like, it's so crazy, like, the instincts you can have to know stuff. Oh, his
Left
path.
behind some belongings, but no sign of the white belt.
Why would he
Still,
leave?
for him to just drop all
That's what
this?
I'm thinking. Maybe he was running from... He was running. So I think he was running from something. But now, what was that something? Oh my god, there's blood again.
Fresh blood. Froze before it could dry. It's just like what killed the dead man. Great-grandfather was right. Our elders once spoke of a winter spirit who lashes out when nature is defiled.
Mm-hmm.
Should its anger go unappeased, frigid weather would follow, causing countless deaths. I had to find the one who did this, retrieve the white fur he had stolen, lay the dishonored wolf to rest, and fast. Or else, the coming winter would be my people's last.
Yep, they disrespected it. Oh.
The other girls told me stories about men like him.
Oh.
Called them swashbuckling heroes. Men who could conquer the new world's wilds and
Swashbuckling
beasts.
heroes.
But well, my first impression of Pierre was that he was a wild beast.
Damn. Okay, tell me how you feel.
All right, all done.
Thank goodness I didn't have to watch that.
Don't strain or the stitches might break.
Much obliged. Still can't believe you thought I was a werewolf, though.
You did. You looked like one. Can you blame me or sorry? Grows more headstrong.
Anyone would be scared if they saw a giant brute skulking in the dark like that.
Whoa, I'm so...
Relax. I'm just teasing. Still, after hearing that story, you're luckier to be alive than I thought. You, have my condolences, though. Lost a friend myself not long ago. I know it ain't easy.
No, it's not him.
For what it's worth.
Thank you. I know they're at peace in his kingdom now. But none of them deserve this.
New World's a harsh place, Jan. Lots out here can kill. And ain't much will warn you before trying.
Oh. Ask about these things that kill or ask about his line of work. Ooh.
Your job brought you all the way out here?
Us traders gotta trek pretty far east to find furs these days. Ain't
Okay.
easy work, but it's decent money. And something
Take
ain't
it
right
easy.
with these woods. It's like every damn tree is breathing down my neck. Sooner I'm back in Quebec, sooner I sleep with both eyes closed.
You're headed for Quebec? Oh, thank you, God! This is perfect. You can take me with you.
You kidding? No way.
I was gonna
in hell
say,
I'm doing that.
you're gonna be like, hell no,
Hike
I
from
ain't.
here to Quebec takes weeks, woman. And I'm already lugging twice the load I oughta. Having you to worry about on top of that would be a goddamn death sentence.
They can't just leave me here. Are you abandoning me? Leaving me here is the real death sentence. It's true. Don't you dare leave me.
Do you have any idea what you're saying? I won't survive here all alone.
Shipment of soldiers. Carignan Salier or some shit. Ought to sail by here in about a week.
I can't live here a
Wreckage
week.
this size is easy to spot.
Hell no,
So signal
brother.
them clearly. They'll probably stop to sail you home.
What do you mean, probably? A week? That's insane. Actually, I won't mention the time because then he's gonna be like, well, we're gonna be hiking for 3. What do you mean, probably?
You want me to wait here alone on the off chance the military maybe stops to help me? If they don't stop, I'll die, Pierre.
It's true.
Look, I get your point, but
No.
it's still safer here than out there, okay?
Oh, yeah?
Nope.
Then stay with me. We can both take the ship home.
Preach.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Why not?
Why? Doesn't matter. Point is, you
I
can't come
don't
with
take
me.
no for an
End of story.
answer ever. Attempt to bribe him. He's hiding something. Confront him. Bribery. I have nothing to bribe him with. What am I going to bribe him with? I have nothing. Absolutely nothing. He'll leave me here. I like being headstrong.
Are you
That's a
trying
good
to
thing.
use me as bait?
Beg pardon?
You said the woods weren't normal. Like something in there was stalking you. And you're asking me to stay here, even though something like that is out there. If you're not trying to abandon me so I get eaten first, it doesn't show.
Yeah, you sent me up,
I know
Pierre.
you're scared, but your odds won't be better by coming
At least I
with
won't
me.
be alone.
There's carnivores out there, Jeanne. Iroquois, lawbreakers, you name it.
Don't care.
There's too many things I can't protect you from, especially when I can barely protect myself.
Don't care.
Stay here, and there's a chance you die, yeah. But come with me, and you're sure to die.
You also
You don't know what
that.
I'm capable of.
Yeah, you
All
tell
the
him,
more
girl.
reason not to take a risk and find out.
What if I say no and follow you anyway? You can't exactly stop me from trying, can you?
You really want to test my patience, little lady? 'Cause I don't got much left.
Doesn't matter. Blackmail him? What am I blackmailing him with? You never get anything you want from being cruel, so I'm just gonna stand up for myself. He appreciates me a
And what
little
if me
more.
following you wouldn't become a problem?
The hell are you getting at?
If I keep up with you without becoming a burden, you won't waste time worrying about me.
That's what I'm saying. I got this.
Meaning, I won't test your patience at all. In fact,
I'm the best.
I'll make your life easier. All I do is follow. Nothing else. Unless you ask.
And if you do wear my patience out,
Leave me behind and forget me. Whether you do it now or in 2 days doesn't change much.
It's true.
you're dead set about tagging along, aren't you?
Yep.
I don't want to be alone, Pierre. I really, really don't.
This thing's already full as hell. And I ain't supposed to strain, apparently.
Guess I'll carry your
So,
bag.
if
I
we
got
stock
this.
up on meat, fur, firewood, I can't be the one carrying it. Still think you'd keep pace with extra baggage.
Of course.
Yes, of course.
We got ourselves a deal then, Miss Angelier. Here's hoping you keep your end of it.
I will, Pierre. Thank you.
I got this. I went to the gym today. I did some arms.
Better
Whee!
hit the hay.
These
Tomorrow's
guns
gonna be
are
a
ready.
long day. This'll be a cold night. Gotta make both count if we plan on making it to Quebec before either get colder.
Colder than this?
Yep.
Oh, girly pop.
Come
It
winter,
gets
that whole
cold.
river's gonna be frozen solid. End to end.
I can't even imagine in the 17th century how cold it would be. It's already cold here now, in regular time. But this is like more up
Here.
north Quebec too.
A friend of mine bagged this one. Always said he'd rather own fur this white than sell it. But, well, he ain't around no more. So
I knew it was him.
Put it to use for him.
I knew it was him.
This is the most expensive pelt I've got, girl. And unlike him, I plan on making good money off it.
I knew it.
You keep it safe, I keep you safe. Got it?
Got it.
I knew it. I knew it was him, that he was the other hunter. Okay, we have some reading to do for both sides right now. Complete episode 1. Oh my gosh, that's... I don't know why I didn't expect it, but yeah, that is him. Okay, we got the winter spirits. One year, when great-grandfather was a child, our community was stricken by the worst winter the Innu has ever known. Snow fell before autumn, leaves turned yellow, ice tore apart full-grown trees. Hardy animals froze to death, and spring arrived at a time we would normally welcome summer. This, the elders said, was the work of the winter spirit. Though it is not evil, it is a fierce protector, a trickster who teaches harsh lessons to those who indulge in greed, dare take nature for granted, or believe themselves superior to it. How the spirit will punish these heartless men, I don't know. Oh, white men, but I don't know. But the consequences of their actions stand to harm everyone upon this land if nothing is done to right their wrongs. And then we have honoring animals. One thing white men can't seem to understand is that this land does not belong to anyone. We belong to it. The reason the Innu live in harmony with nature and the reason nature continues to offer us so many resources is because we treasure every part of it, treating every living thing with utmost respect. That way, there will always continue to be resources worth treasuring in the future, be they plants or animals. This is why the poacher's actions were so heartless, hacking apart an animal only to leave the corpse laying there teeming with maggots. It's the same as defiling the remains of his own family or the future of his children. And something tells me he'd stoop to that if it meant satiating his own greed. Okay, so this is about Pierre. I'm not sure how to feel about Pierre, despite his gruff exterior. He strikes me as an upstanding man who acts with a kind heart, which is funny because now we know that he doesn't. Sure, the way he speaks makes me worry he spent too much time among natives and too little time in church, but it's not like he has no morals. He never would have agreed to help me if he were truly evil. Plus, it takes incredible courage to do what he does, seeking fame and fortune alone in the wild. Even if he is only in it for the money, and yeah, I can't shake the feeling he's hiding something from me. Something far bigger than I could have imagined. Ooh, so he definitely saw the winter spirit, for sure. That's why he's scared, because he was running. Okay, this is about Quebec. It wouldn't let me click on it. There we go. People in France say Quebec is like a fortress built atop rocky cliffs that twinkle like diamonds, that nowhere, not even the Versailles, has more prosperous bounties of silk soft furs, that its winters are so cold they freeze blood in your veins. It does. That vicious natives attack the walls night and day without mercy, yet even peasant women can live free within those walls if they are strong and determined. Most people wouldn't dream of coming here, but I gave up everything back home for a chance to make Quebec my home. There I could be anything, a teacher, a caregiver, caretaker, even a nun. I pray to survive long enough to find out what I'll become. Derived from the Algonquin word Quebec, meaning where the river narrows. I know that that's not right because it's Kisek. I don't know. Quebec was formerly known as Stadacona, a vast, I can't say this word, village and major point of contact between indigenous nations. In 1535, French explorer Jacques Cartier discovered Stadacona, using the village as a hub to chart the region's commercial potential. In doing so, he propagated illness, killing many of the Hondu Osani. Furthermore, Cartier killed villagers before departing, hoping they might convince the King Francis the First of the New World untapped wealth. These prisoners were never returned home and perished in France. In 1608, colonial administrator Samuel de Champlain returned to Stadacona, only to find it deserted and destroyed. Presumably, epidemics curled the Sunni numbers so drastically that they could no longer repel neighboring war bands. Seeking the area's rocky bluffs and strategic location an asset, Champlain established a trading post among Stadacona's ruins, eventually transforming it into Nouvelle France's true first city. The settlement soon became the target of vicious raids, which lasted several decades. It's gonna go down when our main man sees that guy. He's gonna be tracking them down. I think that's gonna be the whole story, basically. Is like he's gonna be tracking them while they're trying to get back to Quebec.